Hey, how's it going again? Time for me to share and give you my 2 cents about something else I like. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. And today I'm going to share my opinion about my Spyderco Native, the FRM Black Blade. It's a great knife. I've had it for about 2 months. I used to have the non-blackened version. The stainless steel coated blade, the plain one, whatever you want to call it. I had that one for about a year. I lost it. I used it a lot. Always retained a good edge. Same type of blade other than it wasn't blackened. So I thought I'd get another one. Of course, it took a little while to save up. I got this blade for about, I want to say $70. Which I thought was a good deal. I see them going online for between 70 and 80 and 90, depending on where you're looking. But that's the blade, that's the knife, Spyderco Native. It's beautiful. Before I go ahead and get into lots, I'll go ahead and give you a couple specs, which I normally don't like to do, I guess. But some people wants to hear them. Overall length, with it being deployed, is 7 inches. Closed, it's pretty much 4 inches. They call it 3 inches by 15/16. I call it 4. Blade steel CMP SP30. It's my favorite steel on a blade. It's also pretty expensive. The Native is one of the cheapest knives you can find with a pocket folder knife with S30V in it. I know I think Buck Vantage makes one. Buck makes one in an Vantage model, but good luck trying to find it for anything less than 80 or 90 bucks. Plus, if it's S30V, I'd rather have it in Spyderco or even Kershaw than Buck. Not knocking Buck, I have Buck knives. Just saying. I think their heat treatment is a little different. The weight of this here blade is 2.65 ounces. The handle is made out of the fiberglass reinforced nylon, the FRM. That's about it. Oh, the blade length is 3 1/8. From here to here, it's 3 1/8. That's the technical specs of it. As you can see, it's also got the black coating. And the black coating I got this time because it is a high carbon steel. Retains the edge very well, but it also requires maintenance. And if you forget to keep this thing oiled up a little bit, once in a while you might get a spot of rust or some rust on it. And my last Spyderco Native, I got just that right here in the little eye loop. I got a little spot, a little speck. Wasn't major. I caught it, took a scouring pad, a Brillo pad, and rubbed it through there once or twice, and it never came back. So this time I thought I would get it in the blackened version. Cost a little bit more, but hey, I got it. How's it deploy? Very nice. You can just give it a little flick using the eye opener. Opens up nice, or else you could open it with one hand. It's got some jimping up here on top. Oh wait, I got the sun coming through here. Let's see if I can get this to... no, it's not going to do it. There it is. Isn't that cool? Shadow effect. 3D. Anyway, that's a little side note. It's got a lockback design right here. And it's got a little divot, I guess so you can know where, you could feel where you're going to be pressing down to lock it up at. It's a great blade, very sharp. Right here you can see where it says Spyderco CMP S30V. It is my favorite steel behind VG10. Those two are my favorite steels. Golden, Colorado, USA, Earth. That's funny. They put Earth. The scalings on this, it's not the bidirectional scaling like some Spydercos have. Man, this lighting sucks. There we go. It's more or less like flat textured. It's not wedges going that way and wedges going that way. But it still has a good grip. One downside to this knife is you can't take it apart. It's got these rivets in here. So you can't just take the knife apart and fully clean it, but you know, that's part of the downside. You're getting a really, really good steel blade in the S30V, but you're not getting a blade you can take apart and clean and all that kind of stuff. It don't have any stainless steel liners either. They're relying on the FRN handle to do all the strength of this, give it all the backbone. That piece of steel in there, that's part of the back lock up here. Has nothing to do to really keep it strong. But you know, this isn't going to be a knife that you want to, you know, start like prying on stuff with. You're going to want this for the blade, you know, cut some stuff up, you know, do some whittling or whatever, you know. It's not something you're going to want to use as a wedge, because Spyderco is giving you a really good S30V steel, but they cut the cost in the handle. You can only reverse the clip on the other side. There's no tip up or tip down or whatever. That's the tip up carry on both sides, no tip down carry. I love this blade design. It's shaped like a dagger, and it's a hollow ground with a false edge on top. Which, if you wanted to, I guess you could put an edge right there. But I'm not going to go into that. I mean, I'm not going to do that. I like this design the way it is. The jimping's really, really tight. I mean, you can really get in there. How does it feel in the hand? Well, it grips up nice. If you don't want to hold it there, you can always choke up on it a little bit and bring it down there. So it wedges between right here. And you can go ahead and choke up onto it. Or you can reverse it and use it like this as a fighting knife. I mean, you're not going to really want to do that with a pocket knife, but you never know. You might have to. I mean, that's something more for a fixed blade, but you can choke up on it right there and, you know, get a good stab or whatever. The clip is a little worn because I use what I get. As you can see, the paint is chipping off a little bit on the clip, but when you wear it every day for a month, month and a half, and you're taking it out to cut little things here and you cut little things there, it's going to wear off. I mean, I call it war wounds. It shows the knife has some character, you know. You're not just buying it, throwing it in the case and saying, hey, look what I got. I got this. It sits there and looks pretty, but I never use it. What else can I say about this blade? It's great. You know, you're not going to want to... It's got a nice lock. It's got a tight lockup on it. It doesn't wiggle around. It deploys nice and fast. But, you know, I wanted another Spyderco Native. And this is the newest one. They make another one out of the older VG10 steel. And a guy tried to sell me that one for 80 bucks, telling me that it was the same thing. And I says, no, it's not. VG10 is great, but it's not as good as S30V. Right there in the middle, it just it lines up great. It lines center point all the way through. It doesn't rub on either side. And that's all I can really say. Spyderco Native, S30V version, blackened. I'd recommend it. This is my second one. EDC knife, great. You know, if you want to just store it in your shit hits the fan bag, if you have one of those, zombie awareness bag, whatever, go for it. I have other knives I also keep in my bag for that. I'll probably be doing some reviews on those. But go get yourself one. That's about it. Thanks, bye.